Hello.
Hey, Mary.
Hey, Seth.
Did you find out what your Degrasstrology sign is?
I did.
All right.
I was surprised. But
Yeah.
what's yours?
Well, I should say, so yeah, we've got Degrasstrology going on now. I'm sure everyone's figured that out. And we've got this quiz on the what's your Degrasstrology sign, where you can figure out. So yeah, so we agreed that we would do this, and I did mine, and I'm I would say that shocked and appalled is probably not too far
Oh
off.
man. What? Who are you?
I'm a Peter.
What? Are you serious?
It says I'm a Peter. I mean, I can't argue with the quiz, can I?
I would never, ever have guessed that.
Okay, all right. I just read what the badge says here, and the truth is, this is not entirely inaccurate. It says, I'm tormented, passionate, and full of contradictions. I also have good hair. You know what? That's pretty much right. Maybe I've just never been open to my true self.
Oh my God. I see you in like a whole new light now, Seth.
Okay, so who are you?
And I'm like never getting near you with a camcorder in a bathroom. I'm Mia.
Really?
Yeah. It says I'm motivated, which I'm like, really? Please tell my boss. I want it all. Oh wait, here my badge says I'm determined to have it all: a close family, a wild social life, and a successful career, which is actually pretty much right.
Right. Huh. So wait, you're Mia and I'm Peter. We both got like the slutty signs.
Wait, we're gonna start more rumors again because me and Peter are totally.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
wait, oh, I didn't even think about that. No, yeah.
I loved when people said that our couple name was the Math.
Yeah. Huh.
All right. Anyway,
Maybe there's
moving
something
on.
to this Degrastrology thing.
Personality quizzes, man. You can't. People laugh at them, but there's truth in them. They're hills.
Mm. Well, we were going to call Sam Earle KC.
The impossibly popular Sam Earle.
Yes. If there's one thing that you can learn from the N.com, aside from what your Degrastrology sign is that you can learn that most of the female teen population of America thinks that Sam Earle is hot.
Yes. Or hotata, or hot,
Yes.
or
H-O-T.
hottie.
Yes.
There are many, many kinds of hot.
But we figured we'd call him and, among other things, find out what his Degrastrology sign is.
Yeah. Let's see if he's a KC.
Yeah.
All right.
Shall we?
Let's.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, it's The-Mary from The-Mary
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm good.
What you up to today?
Not much. I just got home from school. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm sort of coming down with a cold, but
Oh.
not much.
What do you do when you have a cold? Like, what are your little soothing rituals?
I don't know. I had like tons of colds when I was a kid, so I would read a lot and stuff. And now I don't know. I don't get too many colds, but I guess I just like sleep.
Yeah.
And so I don't seem to do that too often otherwise. And it's something I like to do, yeah.
That's probably the best move.
Mhm.
So the last time we talked to you, I don't know if you saw on the site, but there were so many comments on your podcast. It was like one of the most commented on. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Did they? We're just like, me and Seth are just looking through them, and they're all like, "He's hot." It's like 261 comments that say like, "He's hot, he's hot, he's hot." Like, how does that feel when you're reading that?
I don't know. It's surreal. I appreciate it a lot, but I think it's funny. People seem to be able to, see a lot just by hearing my voice. It's funny. Yeah, I don't know. It's overwhelming. It's crazy at first. Like, definitely when I first started reading like comments about the new season and stuff, it was very strange, and I was sort of like, a bit freaked out, excited, and happy, and a whole mix of emotion at the same time. But you get used to it after a while, and it's always nice to see people responding to what you do in your work and stuff. So.
Does it actually like affect how you feel about yourself? Like, if you're ever looking in the mirror and like kind of wondering if you look okay, are you ever like, well, 261 people said I was totally hot, so whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I listen. I'm telling you that it should. I'm telling you this is like a good thing to have in your pocket for any situation. Like you're at school and you get a C on a math test, and you're like, you know what? That sucks, but 230 girls on the N.com said I was hot. So.
Yeah, it's just a bit of like extra ego there, that you can use. Yeah.
Frankly, if I was me, I would like have it on a shield that I wore around my neck.
A little chip with all your comments. But I find that like, do you ever read a bad comment about you and it totally ruins your day, or?
No, like most of the bad things are sort of like done in a humorous way, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I sort of like to see the bad things or the weird ones, and I like that a lot. I like to see people really react in tons of different ways, and that's what's really amazing about it. I love that.
Totally.
Hey, speaking of comments, we noticed that there is a Sam Earle Facebook fan page. Is that really you, or is that
no?
That's someone?
That's not me. I don't know who started that, but yeah, a lot of my friends have joined that actually, and sort of pretended to be people who don't really know me or fans, or. But that's funny.
So if anyone who says their name is Sam Earle like gets on there and starts commenting, that's not you.
No, that's not me.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah.
We like to do our little fact checking.
What do your friends who pretend to be fans do? They like go online and say, "Hey, I saw Sam Earle at the mall today, and he totally pushed me over and stole my plushie."
No, thankfully they don't do that.
Right.
Don't give them any ideas though.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
They are tricky.
All right. So the big question on my mind right now is, are Casey and Connor like gonna get in a fist fight over Claire or what? Like we've seen promos, we know that there's a dance coming up or something, and
oh yeah,
it looks like it's gonna get a little tight there for Claire.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Yeah, it is going to. But they both they're good friends, and they both sort of have a different relationships with her, and but they both are really close to her, both of them. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out, and sort of how Claire chooses to deal with that. How
would you deal with it? If you were in her position?
If I had two gifted boys fighting over
Yes, yes, exactly.
Come on, it's happened before.
I don't know. That's tough. Yeah, that's a dilemma. I don't know. You just got to be honest, I guess, and be honest with yourself as well, and try to keep the peace, and try not to upset anyone, but at the same time, you can't kid yourself, and you can't try to make everyone happy all the time. So it's tough.
Well, what if you were in KC's situation where it was like you and your friend like the same girl? Do you still, that's hard. It's hard to sort of keep the peace there because you're like...
Yeah, that is hard. I guess what would be most important, I think, would be like communication, talking to your friend about it rather than sort of like trying to go behind each other's backs, which could lead to, who knows what.
Right.
Good call. Okay, that actually segues nicely into... we've got personality quizzes on the site. I don't know if boys actually know that, but we've got this thing coming up called Degrastrology. And,
oh yeah.
It's like the Zodiac except Degrassi characters. So it's like which
I've seen that.
All right, so the quiz is like, what's your Degrastrology sign? So we're gonna ask you like a couple questions from it and see what your Degrastrology sign is.
Okay.
Yeah, because one of the signs is KC, so we need to see if you would actually.
Yeah. Like, are you KC?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
And we should say that we're going to do like an abbreviated version of this for people who, because there's actually like 10 questions and we just don't have time to go through all of them. So we're going to pick our 4 favorites.
All right. I'll go first with. All right. The question is: in general, do you feel like the universe is on your side? A. How am I supposed to know? I can't even figure out what side I'm on. B. Yeah, we're pretty cool, me and the universe. C. I hope it is. I do my best to be a good person. D. If it's not, I'll convince it to switch sides. I'm very persuasive. What letter are we on? E. I'm still alive, aren't I? F. Clearly it's not. If I do something wrong, I always get busted. G. That would be no, but every once in a while things do work out. Or H, I guess. Why? Does it want to fight me? I didn't think so.
I'd have to go with E, I think. Was it E? The I'm Still Alive one?
Okay.
Still alive. Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Actually, it was E. Very good. I
Nice.
love it. All right, next. When you're faced with an intense Degrassi-like situation in real life, you tend to, I'm not even going to try to do the letters this time.
Okay.
Adapt. No matter what it is, I'll find a way to deal. Or think things through before I take action. Do whatever it takes to be sure I come out on top. Look for an easy way out. Try to find a peaceful way to avoid conflict. Try to find a solution that won't compromise my principles. Do my best to laugh it off, at least for a few weeks. Or tell everyone about it so they'll be extra nice to me.
Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know. All of the above? No. Probably try to keep the peace. Or no, principles? Or I'd say keep the peace. Yeah, there's one with principles, but I'd say keep the peace, yeah.
Try to find a peaceful way to avoid conflict. That's good.
That one.
All right.
Okay, if you were orbiting the Earth on a space shuttle right now, you might be thinking, I wish my boyfriend or girlfriend were up here with me. Where's my camera? I have to take pictures for everyone back home. I can't believe I forgot my skateboard. So many people wish they were me right now. All my troubles back on Earth feel so tiny and unimportant right now. Wow, if my calculations are correct, I'm moving at about 17,500 miles per hour. I've always wondered what it's like to make out in zero gravity. Or, dude, I'm in space.
I think it's close between dude, I'm in space and all my troubles feel so small right now.
Okay.
Probably dude, I'm in space.
Yeah, I think that's all. Yeah, I think to be honest,
that's overwhelming. That's
like. All right. Last question. If you could peer into the future for 2 seconds, you'd want a glimpse of somebody hot standing by a calendar, so I know it's really the future, the hottest person I'll ever hook up with, how they've solved the energy crisis, my future career, I'm still not sure where I'm headed, how my skin is holding up, all the robots I'll own when I'm 50, my family, or my future spouse.
Oh my God, those all sound sort of scary. Except for the energy crisis. I think I'm going to go with the energy crisis.
How they solve the energy crisis.
All
right.
Alrighty.
Mary, do you want to do the honors here?
Okay. Oh my God, this is awesome. Your Degrasstrology sign is Claire.
Wow. That's
awesome.
That is
Claires are
strange.
hardworking and sweet, but they're not always quiet. They'll speak up right away if their friends and family need help. You might think horoscopes are a waste of time, but you were curious and open-minded enough to give this quiz a shot. That same curiosity is destined to give you an exciting love life. Woo-woo! All right.
All right, yeah.
That's fascinating.
Did you ever think of yourself as a Claire before? Like, did you, when you were shooting these shows, you're like, you know what, I have a lot in common with Claire?
I don't think so consciously, but if I do think about it, I think I do have a couple things in common with Claire, whether I like it or not. Yeah, for sure. No, she's a good character.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Well, I'm sure right after we get off the phone here, I'm sure you're going to rush over to tnet.com to take the rest of the 6 other questions along with it so you can get a more accurate.
Well, so before we let you go, I got to grill you about Valentine's Day since it's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I won't make you talk about your personal life, but like in general, if you have a Valentine come February 14th, what kind of like stuff do you do? Like what kind of gifts do you give? What's your style?
Nothing too big, too fancy. Something sincere, something that means a lot to the person, regardless of its size or its value or whatever. So
yeah,
I don't know.
So like, are you more of a like mix CD person or like go get a teddy bear kind of person?
Mixed CDs for sure.
Okay.
Although I like teddy bears too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can always, put the CD in a teddy bear's arms or something. All right. What's a good gift for a girl to give a guy on Valentine's Day? Because they are so hard to shop for.
Definitely music.
Yeah.
Like everyone's into music for sure. Maybe a good book. I don't know, some socks if he needs them. I like socks. I need socks too. Yeah.
Right.
And yeah.
What if the socks have like hearts on them? Are you actually gonna wear them?
Or if they're toe socks. And
In certain circumstances, perhaps.
Oh man.
No, I don't.
Are you one of those people that if someone like gives you a CD that was some artist that you've never heard of, and they're like, I think you'd really be into this, is that cool? Or are you? I remember asking
cool,
Stacey Farber this question. She was like, no, I don't like that at all. But so though that's cool. You're into that.
Yeah, definitely. I love to discover new stuff. I'm always looking for new music for sure.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks very much for talking to us when you have a cold, Sam Earle. That's really, you're very game for our stupid questions, and we appreciate that.
Thank you. No problem. Thank you.
Have a good day. Feel better.
Okay, thanks.
See ya. Bye.
See you guys. Bye.
Okay, so everyone should now go and comment on this podcast and tell Sam Earle some music that he should listen to that you think he'll like.
Oh, yeah. Give him some recommendations.
Right.
Maybe you'll catch his eye.
Right.
More so than if you just like are one of the many people saying he's hot.
Yes.
You gotta differentiate yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Stand out.
I'm gonna go do that.
Are you really?
No.
Why you gotta lie all the time, Mary? You're such a Mia. Really.
Yeah, that's the Peter calling the Mia.
Peter calling the Mia Peter.
Yeah. All right. Have a good weekend, dude.
You too, Mary. I'll talk to you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.